This is an introduction to business law and ethics Web 3 class. When you first log into the course in Blackboard, you're going to be taken to the announcements page. Every Monday, a new announcement will post and the old announcement will go away. Or if there's any, announcements during the week, any relevant changes to the class or, updates, they will be here in this announcements tab. So as soon as you log in, you should always read through these to make sure you understand what is up for the current week. And if anything, even just understand what week you're actually in, because sometimes as you go through the semester, you may get confused as to what your week is. So I'll always tell you in the announcements what week we are. In the Start Here tab over to the left, you will have a course overview and your class syllabus files will be located here. You will find your master syllabus and your class syllabus. So please read those over. Really, the class syllabus is the contract between you and I regarding this course. So you'll know everything you need to know in there, how your grades are determined, when your due dates are, what my expectations are. So please take the time to read those. And then you can complete the Start Here quiz. It'll give you 2 extra credit points. And then again, this is just going to be same thing that's in the syllabus that shows you how the grades are outlined. So then in this class, we're going to have 1,000 points. So you'll have 4 tests worth 125 points. The ethics project, which I'm going to tell you now, and I'll remind you again later, is a requirement for you to pass the class. Even if you get all A's on your test and you just blow this ethics project off, you will fail. It is required that you must complete it. So remember that. You must complete that project worth 150 points. There's a small career selection project that just kind of has you think about what career you would like to choose, and then hopefully that career will also funnel into your ethics project. All of your homework is going to be done in the Cengage MindTap access point, which I'll show you in the Lessons tab. And in total, that's going to be 325 points. Then you'll have discussion forums that you can get some extra credit if you choose to, and those will be awarded at the end of the semester. So if I go to the Lessons tab, you'll have all your different file folders here. So you can see you have a weekly file folder for each week of the semester. And then you have the general information regarding this career selection project and your ethics project. And then the top link is the link to your homework. So if I go into one of the weeks, I'll show you, if you open up week 1, it gives you an overview about what we will be covering in week 1. Then you will have a materials folder to open up and an assignments folder to open up. And then down below gives you the weekly objectives. These will be the chapter objectives that will then tie to our general learning objectives that we have in our class syllabus. So if I open the materials folder, you'll see there's a little summary of what the chapter is referring to. You will have a YouTube video where I discuss the PowerPoint. You'll have the actual PowerPoint file itself. You'll have detailed chapter notes. And then I've added a link because this is an instant access course. You most likely will not have your textbook. The textbook would be something you'd have to purchase in addition. So this if you pop this link open, it's going to take you right into your ebook. So then that way you will have, oops. All right, let me try that again. So go back here. All right, let me pop that link open again. And there you can see it takes you right into your book. So then you can just page through this. And again, this would be the exact same as having your hard copy book. And you can go through and read it at any time. So each chapter that we have, I will have that link that will take you right into it just to save you having to figure out where it's located. And then the same thing again for every single chapter that we cover. And then just pay attention because some weeks will cover multiple chapters. Then we come down into our week 1 assignments. And then again, most of your homework, other than these discussion posts, which are extra credit, the homework will be done in that MindTap site. So again, I've created the links that if you click those, it's going to pop you in to that Cengage MindTap course. And then it's going to take you right into that particular assignment. And then you'll go ahead and answer those and then hit submit. So then all your homework will be completed there. And for each chapter, you will have these 3. You will have why does this chapter, it'll put in the topic of the chapter, matter to me? And that will be 1 point. Then you will have a check your understanding, which is more of like a quiz. It's a little more detailed assignment that goes through all the concepts in the chapter. And those will be worth 10 points each. And then you'll have 2 cases. So you'll have a case problem analysis for the chapter and then a brief hypothetical for the chapter. So these, again, you may have to read a little bit and kind of do more of analyzing what you've learned in that chapter. So these ones are check your understanding and these ones are more applying it. So reading a real life case and figuring out what to do. And then the discussion post, again, 1 point extra credit awarded at the end. So then if I go back to the lessons tab again, each week is going to be set up like that. Now your tests are going to be in Blackboard. So this is a 8-week course example. So again, if you're in a 16-week course, it's going to be in a different week folder, but the setup will basically be the same. But so if I go into this week 2 where we're going to have our first test, you're going to see that I have it right here as your in Blackboard. So you're going to open that test up. It's going to give you instructions and it's going to tell you how long you have. So you have an hour and 15 minutes to complete it. If you take all that time, if that time expires, it's going to automatically submit your test. You have to do it in one sitting, so you can't start it and come back. And then it gives you the due date. So I'll cancel out of that though. So then just remember your homework is going to be done in your MindTap Cengage link. And then your tests will be completed in Blackboard. And then you have these 2 projects. And if you go to your course calendar, so your course calendar should have, oops, it's going the wrong way. Your due date. So if we look here again, this is a summer session, it'll have your test due date, your career selection projects due dates. What you don't see though is your homework. So your homework is always going to be due on Sunday night. But if we go into that MindTap course, if you open it through the lessons tab, it takes you to like the main home page of the course. And if you go click on this calendar outlook, it'll show you what is due each week. So then you can organize it that way. But then also, again, the links that are inside these week folders, those ones just pop you right into the assignment, which is going to be due that week. So whatever way makes more sense to you to kind of organize that. And then you can send messages in here if you need to send me a message and ask a question. And again, like I said, there'll be announcements each week. And then your My Grades, you can open that tab up and see all of your grades and the points associated with those grades. And then those will come in directly from the MindTap as you submit. They should sync. So if you ever don't see them syncing, you can always send me a message, but that should be automatic. Okay, so that is your Business Law and Ethics course. Good luck.